Welcome to our journey in Myles. I'm Sue, Mark is in there somewhere, and this is a treat today. We are showing another harvest host. It's actually all the ones that we go to are big rig friendly, so check out our playlist. If you're a big rig, you can see where we've been, and it's quite comfortable. But this one's really special. We are going to the RV Motorhome Hall of Fame Museum in Elkhart, Indiana. If you're an enthusiast for RVing, an RVer, a wannabe RVer, whatever, this is an awesome place to go. So we're going to show you what it's all about, give you our take on it, and another harvest host you don't want to miss. Let's go.
We're here to see the other RVs, not ours.
So you can see there is plenty of room here to park. Got some short areas for the short guys.
We see our RV all the time. So we're at the RV Hall of Fame. We tried to get here as fast as we could, but unfortunately took a little longer. We're here at 3:15. I think it's only open till 5 p.m. and I'm going to ask if we can come with our same ticket for a little bit in the morning. Pretty sure you can. This is a harvest host, so we're staying overnight. No hookup, no electric, which is fine. It's a little bit warm, so I left the generator running with the AC on while we're going to visit the museum.
All right. Oh, it's nice and cool in here.
Yeah.
So they say you want to hit this theater. There's a 7-minute video talking about the Elkhart area, and it loops through. Mark's like, I'm going right in. He's diving in.
And you should show, this was our last meetup that a lot of people didn't go to, but that's where it was. Pretty sure it was. Pretty sure that's what
I double checked that one, hon. Hit the first section. What will you discover? Go RVing. Go RVing, highly successful outreach, providing comprehensive information about RV travel to the American public. Nice.
been getting pretty expensive in the old Dutch Star lately, so I'm thinking this is going to be next for us. When we finally decide to go stick and brick, we're going to downsize. We'll get ourselves a nice small Honda Civic and we'll pull this baby.
There you go. That's actually how I started my camping with my first husband and my daughter. We had a pop-up.
Look at this thing.
This
It's actually
nice.
pretty nice.
It's roomy.
Yeah. Not room for my YouTube desk though.
RV manufacturing plant. 1:24 scale model. Wow. So if you can't get into one of these manufacturing plants, here you got an idea of what it takes to bring it all the way to being finished. So we're in the Furrion, and wow, look at this. Look how big this is.
There's certain things on here that are ridiculous, but certain things that aren't. And, you know, that's what they're testing here. Like, for instance, if you see this is ridiculous because you got a blind spot as big as Nevada here, just so that you can have sound and this gadget here that really should be here so you can share the workload with your passenger.
This is pretty modern. What?
Now,
please, so this area is very small and could be dangerous.
Yeah,
wow.
The slide is closed, you'll notice.
Yeah.
So, you know, this would be out 20 inches or so. And as far as Furrion is concerned, the most important thing in your life is television. Or wait. Oh, no, they say here the most important thing at Furrion is YouTube. Thank you, Furrion.
Okay.
Look at this.
I know.
If that is a real door, you could have a deck up there, you know. It's actually a pretty roomy bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Do not push any buttons or anything.
A lot of jets.
Yeah. It's always good to have electrical equipment in your shower. You don't have to worry about anything breaking down there. Remember, you know, in all honesty, this is a concept vehicle.
Yeah.
That's how you get new ideas when your company spends enough money to be able to think outside the box and show this to manufacturers, and then it's up to them to, you know, make it real. All right, let's keep going. We don't have that much time.
That's right. Oh, I remember these. These are so cool, how they all started. From the Model T Ford. Yeah.
You know how you can tell this is an old Airstream?
What's that?
It's got a picture of Betty and Mike in here. Two of our RVer friends from Cypress Trail.
I'm sure they'll appreciate that.
Fleet Housecar.
Housecar.
You know, this thing would be cool to have now.
Oh my gosh, look at even with the wrought iron fence. How
Yeah.
homey.
See, and some companies think of everything, even back in the day, in what was it, 1928 or something like that, they were thinking about pigeons.
Pigeons.
No
Oh my
pigeons
God.
will go on here. Can't
that-
fool the Chan man. Okay, now call me stupid here, but when I look in here, this thing looks big. Stick the camera in there.
Wow. Yeah. I'm not too sure about those chairs.
Well, I was
Oh
just
my
going to say,
God.
granted, it needs a little bit of re-engineering to be, you know, Department of Transportation approved. Like the seatbelt anchors would be a little dicey
Oh
here,
my gosh.
and the flat front dashboard
Oh, yeah.
there, a little problem. But you know, you put an airbag or two in there, you're okay. Okay, so you're a solo traveler, and you're kind of in a hurry, and you're thinking, I could go for a burger. So this thing, the 1929 Wiedman Housecar, had you covered. This
Boy.
baby, you can cook your burger while you're driving. Great idea.
I'm hoping that's not the original chair. Wow. Some serious camping in there. It's not glamping. Well, maybe. So we got road home, house car, house something else. Wonder when they came up with motorhome. There's a house car. 37.
Now this one, if you wanted to cook while you're driving, you need really long arms.
Oh, jeez. What's with the stove up front? Here we go. 1937 motorhome. There it is.
Yeah, but there's no motor on it.
Oh. Teardrop trailer. Nice. Look at that baby.
Can't fool me. This is the divorce trailer. This is when the wife sleeps on the left, you pull the screen, husband sleeps on the right.
Oh my gosh. See, I would call it more like you got a night owl who's married to a morning person. I would be on the left, Mark would be on the right. That's how that works. Okay, we're up into the 60s and 70s era right now. Really interesting to see the evolution, especially on like the cooking and heating. Man, it looked pretty dangerous once upon a time. Oh, definitely 60s. Kind of like, what was that show? Feeling groovy. Oh, I'm totally loving this one. I could live in that.
So this particular GMC motorhome was only made for, you know, a very limited number of years, but it's always infatuated me in typical GM style, how ahead of everybody they were. And then they make something for a few years, and then they're like a, you know, somebody that has got attention deficit, and they just all of a sudden start looking and working on something else, and they never really finish this thing. Because this thing, if they would have kept making it, it would have been set the standard. Because here it is, a regular Class A motorhome with no slides, and it had a dual rear axle. And you see that it was independent suspension from what I understand. In other words, there's no axles going across. This airbag and these wheels pinching together and teeter-tottering around here, they have the skirt off so you can look at that, is really awesome. If you come over here real quick, this is a special racing version that they set up, and it's for the land speed record for a motorhome and all that kind of nonsense. But you look at that, when they redid it, they basically kept the same engineering idea. They just put state-of-the-art componentry in on it. But that's how it works. You can see how those tires racking, moving back and forth around that lower teeter-totter there would spank together that accordion airbag there in the front. This particular one here always infatuated me. We saw this about almost 6 years ago, And they put $500,000 into this thing, redoing it. It was obviously a passion project for the folks that owned it, and it's completely redone on the inside, and it's beautiful. Unfortunately, they didn't do the engineering analysis on the ride on how it would be, and it's probably not a real good ride. Let's just say that, because that's what they say in there. But I can imagine with all that added weight, if you didn't do your calculations, you don't know where this thing's going to go. You turn left and it'll go backwards, you know. Look at on this thing. Really looks nice though. God, I wish GM would have kept making them. Maybe Toyota or Honda should start making them. Look at this thing.
I know. Interesting. Color too.
Oh, it's the Star Streak.
Jeez. Look at that.
Wow.
Is that the front or the back?
That's the back. Yeah.
It is, but it could be the front. Look at that.
All right, I got to be honest, everyone. This is the reason why I came back. A, because it's a Harvest Host, and we love Harvest Host. Mm-hmm. But we also love KYD. Oh. And this is the closest I'm ever going to come to swapping DNA with KYD, folks. So I'm going to go in there and move around. Oh, Trish and Mark, here at the top of the heap when it comes to YouTube channels.
There you go.
That's some serious battery power. $760,000 equivalent price today. Back in the day when this was made. Check this dashboard out. Wow.
All right, this one made history, especially if you're full-time. So it said this is the final working prototype for the Bounder motorhome. And when it was released in '87, it changed the motorhome industry by placing basement storage in Type A motorhomes. That really opened up making full-time a little bit easier. 7.
Yeah, that's probably more complicated than that, because when they put the basement in, they probably understood that they had to up the capacity, so whatever you put in there, you can carry it.
Right, there's one compartment. Man.
LP.
And here's the other one.
Revolutionized basement storage. How'd you get a good look down there? Is it all the way through?
No.
Oh my God.
Wait, let's see the other side. There's another one.
There you go.
Oh, well, that's not a lot. It's a little short, but
you can put some 2x4s in there.
Mark, you might have to go around.
Oh no, when you're as thin as I am, honey, you'd be amazed what you can do. So, Country Aire, wow. Donated by Virgil Miller. This was his personal travel trailer for many years.
Let's check it out.
A 1980 Newmar Country Aire.
You do, Mark?
You know, somewhere in life sometimes you come to the realization that you missed your calling and what you really should have did for a living. This could have been me.
What, modeling? Oh, God. Oh, what are you looking at? Ooh, that looks cool. Oh, that's in Tampa.
Yeah. And, you know, they're pretty expensive, so probably if we were going to get one, we'd probably have to get that one.
The exhibitor hall contains interesting displays that show the history and products of many of the parts manufacturers to the RV industry. And of course, Mark found a few that caught his eye.
It's a 350 horse Cummins engine, cutaway, just fascinating. Show you why you need to take care of your engine. The lower crankshaft, look at how big the pistons are. And this was, is this 350 horse, honey, or 360? What's it say on the side there? 350. Here's the turbo. This baby's spinning, I don't know, 50,000 RPMs or something like that. That's why you want to make sure you got clean air going through that. God only knows what happens to these specialized bearings and everything here if it gets screwed up. What a great display. Cutaway here.
This is
showing.
complicated.
Yeah.
You could really learn how an engine works by looking at this cutaway.
You know, the idler tensioner.
Yeah.
Don't know what that is, but it looks really important with all them little plates there. Some kind of a intercooler or something. Then you look at this. You look at the lower crankshaft connected by this gear set here to the valves, or running this air pump in the front or injector. Be nice if I knew what I was talking about, but I really don't. And you know what? As long as I admit it, that's good. I do know that these are the valves up here, but oh baby. And then you wonder why these engines are $45,000 if you blow up your 450 and you need a new one.
In the Scoular Museum, you'll find history starting with the pioneers, but also has exhibits dedicated to the manufactured housing, like park models and mobile homes. I mean, look at this. It just keeps going and keeps going. It's like, how long is it really? If it's that long, it's got to be roomy inside.
1955 Spartan Motorhome. Check out the television.
Oh wow.
Futuristic tube. Look at how cool. I mean, if you had this thing working
have it now.
in your home with this nice audio, that would be excellent. They had a gas or a propane stove. They had a residential refrigerator.
Wow.
Look at
Wow, normal sinks.
porcelain normal sink. Look at this.
Normal oven.
Yep.
It's small, but it's normal.
Bunks. Two bunks. Telephone to take your calls, you know. They had to have that because, you know, cell phones weren't invented yet.
Oh my God.
Bathtub.
You wonder where they plug that phone in.
With a regular sink and a regular toilet.
Wow.
And here's the real corker.
Huge.
In 1955. They had an escape door.
Oh,
I know.
and you don't. And it is long. The RV Motorhome Hall of Fame and Museum also showcases the history of park models, which are also known as manufactured homes. Park models are built on a chassis and can be moved. They are designed for more stationary use, though, typically in RV parks or campgrounds, rather than the frequent travel like other RV types. When I looked up what's the difference from traditional mobile homes, which are now called manufactured homes, the construction standards are different, and the intention on whether designed for recreational or seasonal use or for a permanent residence. So we've entered the era of just buy a trailer home and park it. Park it on some land, by water preferable. All right, this seems like more my style. Okay, let's go check it out. Oh yeah. Honey, come into our next home.
Where?
Post Myles.
Oh, I like it. Oh yeah. This is more my style.
Bright, cherry. Plenty of room. Wow. I mean, seriously. This could be it. Wow, 3-bedroom. Holy smokes. Oh my God, huge. Shoo. Wow. Think you could live in this?
Well, I'm a little worried, honey, when you said that this place was your style.
Oh.
Because I'm thinking that this would be your bedroom, and then this would be mine.
No, that's my art room right there.
Oh, good. I don't even have a bedroom.
So last time we were here, they didn't have anything like this, these model homes. And actually right here, I'm going through a little passageway that actually leads you outside into this home. Wowza. Office.
You know, you can buy these and put these for the first time, off-site built homes that meet the specs of Fannie Mae. You know, so by law, because Fannie Mae says it's okay, you can build this in communities.
Sheesh. So this is all so different, so new from the last time we were here. Really interesting. All right, we took it to the end. We'll be back tomorrow morning if we want to. We got a pass because we got here so late. They told us we could pop in again tomorrow morning. But we do have to travel, so if we do, it won't be that long.
So we spent about an hour and 45 minutes here, and the only reason we were able to do it that fast is we had been here once before.
Yes.
You certainly need much more than an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, no, I agree. Totally cool new addition that we did not see last time we were here, like back in 18. So they take you through, you know, the beginning of camping and all that stuff with the Model T and all that. But I thought it took you through kind of a stage of life. So I saw pop-ups. That's when what I had with my first husband, my daughter, when she was young. And it evolved into bigger motorhomes and bigger motorhomes. And the new thing that they have that I was not aware of was that park model and the manufacturers of it. It was well done, pretty cool.
So if you've ever went to the Tampa RV show, they actually have a area where it's all of the park model homes that people, when they're done RVing, if they have the right covenant and the right title on the property that they may own in a resort, they'll pull a rig out, they'll sell it, and they'll put a park model on it.
Yeah.
And they'll kind of finish out their use of that lot that way. It's good to see Myles is still in one piece. I hope the generator's still running and we don't have any problem because we left the air conditioners on while we were gone.
Let's
check to see if
go
that's
check
all
it
right.
out. We hope you enjoyed our visit to another great harvest host that is definitely big rig friendly. And if you also have a big rig, or even if you don't, check out our playlist of all the harvest hosts we have been to over the years. The Harvest Host membership is definitely worth it. I like to call our Harvest Host days actually date nights. If you're not a Harvest Host member already, you can save 15% with our referral link. Just go to our YouTube channel and then click on any video and scroll down. You're going to see the description and you want to click on the Show More tab and then scroll down some more. There you're going to find the Harvest Host link. So simply click on that link and that's going to take you to their page that says your friend gave you 15% off. Use code HHFriends15 at checkout. You also want to look up here and make sure it does say Our Journey in Miles, that we get the credit. And we appreciate your support. Another way you can get to the Harvest Host is through our website. Just go to ourjourneyinmiles.com and then under the blog tab, you're going to see one of the categories is Harvest Hosts. Once you get to that page, you can read all about it and our experiences with that. And keep scrolling down. You'll find a link that will actually take you to the site where you can sign up as a Harvest Host member. So once you get to that page, just scroll on down and you're going to find Join Harvest Host today. We would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. The YouTube algorithms recognizes the relevance of YouTube channels only when folks actually subscribe. This action then prompts YouTube to recommend the channel's videos to others like you. It's free and especially good with a cup of coffee in the morning. So until we get to meet you on the road, in a campground, or I don't know, a repair place even someday, we invite you to join us most Sunday mornings for another episode in Our Journey in Miles. See you on the road.